Breaking news, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Quarantine Cast. We're on the new... Okay, no, that was bad. That was bad. I tried to come in hot and do like a whole news anchor bit, but it wasn't good. All right.
No, man, it was really good. It was believe in yourself,
okay.
Johnny.
I'll try it again.
Take two. I believe in it. Go ahead.
Welcome everyone to Quarantine Cast. We got breaking news for you. No. All right. I can't do it.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Here.
I wanted to do like a news anchor bit, but I can't do it.
We just turned on the camera and Johnny said, "I'm going to come in here with high energy.
I'm going to come in hot and I cannot do it."
I'm along for the ride, just like everybody else at home.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it again? I think you can. Third time's a charm.
Okay.
Or you don't have to. It's up to you.
I'm going to take some deep breaths. Get the nerves out. Shake it out. Welcome everyone to another episode of Quarantine Cast. I'm your host Johnny Weiss, and we're here. We got breaking news. We got a desk. Is this bit working? Comment below. I think I nailed it.
Yeah, I think you did nail it. You did. I believe that you also. I believe you nailed it.
I really wanted to smack
the
the
show,
desk.
everybody. Is this a good part for the theme song?
Oh yeah, theme song.
As the earth is carbon bombed by poisons, I keep it safe, I keep it clean, I keep it here inside with Mega64antine.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
All right, and we're back.
I've always wanted to do that thing where like newscasters do, where they like tap their papers against the desk.
Shouts out to Nutter's Coffee for always providing the beverages on this show.
Yeah.
It's our favorite. It's our favorite coffee. It's not corporate coffee. It's definitely not the most corporate coffee in the world. That other brand.
If you love
we drink strictly Nutters on this show.
If you love that nut taste, check out Nutter's Coffee.
Yes, exactly. I think that's the slogan.
Yeah.
If you like that nut taste.
If you like that nut, if you're all about that nut. Okay.
I was going to start this show.
Yeah, please take it away from me.
I was going to start this show with an apology to you, Johnny.
Oh, no. Oh.
And you're making it hard.
That's the thing. It's easy to be mean to me.
So I think I owe you an apology, first and foremost, before I say anything else on this show.
Okay. Because
the people have spoken. And I guess I have been shown that I am a jerk. It's been made clear to me. I've actually had I've had a bad week. I've had a rough week. It's been getting under my skin. The cancel Derek movement has begun based on last episode. So I feel like the best thing to do here is clear the air. And that starts with apologizing to Johnny. I'm sorry I was rude to you and I cut you off.
And I'll apologize.
You don't need to apologize because this is my apology.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry I was rude to you and I cut you off and I was a dick to you and I apologize. That being said, it's been a rough week. People have been a little bit brutal to old D-man Derek Acosta and reading what they've been writing about me. They've even been creating anti-Derek propaganda.
Yeah. There's content.
Which hurts. I guess sometimes you just got to eat shit when you wrong the people on the internet. You know, what was interesting to me about it, I'm going to call it a controversy. I don't know if it is a controversy, but that's what I'm going to call it. The Derek Acosta last week controversy is...
We have a lot of controversies on this podcast.
This might be the most controversial podcast
I think so.
in Mega64 history.
I really think so.
You know, you and I are good friends.
Yeah.
And we hang out all day, and we come in here, and then we do this podcast, and then the podcast ends, and we continue hanging out.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe I was rude to you on the show.
Maybe.
And I say maybe, and this is why I say maybe, because I know when you watch the tape, it's clear that I was. But that was one conversation of a whole day of hanging out. And we were just shit-talking each other. And you know, they got a little awkward, but you know what? What I want to say, what's crazy is that we're sitting here in an empty room.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just
lights.
hanging out. I know you're the audience and you're watching this and you feel like you're listening in on the conversation, but we're actually here like not talking to anybody. It's just you and me here.
Exactly.
Like it's an empty room. So, you know what happened on that show last week? It did get awkward and you got a little quiet and maybe I handled that rudely, but you know, I feel like I got shit on because people were like, you're making fun of Johnny, but it's like, I could understand being in the audience, feeling like I was ridiculing you in front of them.
But
you know, like being here, there is no them. Like it's an empty, this is what I'm saying. Like that's the illusion. It's like an empty room. So like when you got quiet, it was like, well, what am I supposed to do? We're like doing a show here and there's nobody here. Like it's just you and me. So like, and I remember I talked to you afterwards and you were like, well, in my mind, I was thinking we were going to cut that out of the show.
Yeah, that's why I got quiet. I felt like in my head, I was like, okay, I ruined the bit and I felt bad. And I was kind of like, okay, maybe we cut this out or maybe we restart the show. So I just got really quiet because I assumed that was what was going to happen. But then you were like, read the headlines. And I was like, oh, okay. We're still going. And so like,
Read the headlines.
Yeah, it took me like a second to like
do it.
Get like, I was rattled. I get rattled real easily. So
I know.
It wasn't like, I wasn't upset or anything. I was kind of like, okay.
That was another thing. This is why I say like afterwards we continued to hang out and we watched the Royal Rumble this week and we had a lot of fun. And then that podcast came out and it was like you and me were like Hatfield and McCoy, like blood feuding.
Yeah.
You know, people were like, I'm ready to fucking fight for Johnny. I'm going to kick Derek's fucking ass. So many people were angry at me and I was like, they're angrier than Johnny is. And
I was upset for maybe like 1 minute.
Were you upset? I'm sorry.
I mean, in the moment.
I'm sorry.
But like
I didn't mean to upset you.
I was upset for like a second, but even like you see it in the show, like we start making jokes about it. I made a joke about like, you know, pulling the thing from the lion's paw. And I was having a good time by the end of the show.
I want to say, you know, there's a couple people out there who came to my defense.
There were.
And we're like, you know what, everybody, I think Johnny's going to be okay. I think this is just a bit. I think, you know, people might be reading into it too much. And I was really appreciative to see those comments this week.
Yeah.
Because there was an overwhelming, you know, tidal wave of Derek hate, which happens. It's cyclical, I've noticed.
Yeah.
You know, I go through
every other
waves
week
of being a fan favorite and being the heel. I think everybody in Mega64 goes through that at one point or another. To some degree, some people have it a little bit less. I don't know if Garrett's ever been like, oh, fuck Garrett, I fucking hate that guy. But you know, everybody gets sick of every person here on Mega64 at some point, except for Garrett, maybe. He's the immortal one.
He's the immortal one.
It's, you know what kind of stung me the most is the last thing I'll say, and then we'll have a regular show, we'll move on, is I felt so bad because I ended last week's episode by thanking all of our viewers for sticking with us and supporting this show. And I was like riding so high, like, I love our viewers. And then I read all that and I was like, I wish I never fucking said that to these fucking guys. I was like going into Joker mode. I think I'm better about it now. You know, here we are. I honestly kind of thought about like not doing a show this week or making a bit out of it, but it did bum me out behind the scenes. I talk about it a lot, how there's a persona. When you're on TV people have a persona. When you're in front of a camera, there's a persona. I always kind of hate people's TV personas because I always feel like it's fake, you know, like it's very flowery. It's very like, you know, what is it? What do you call it when somebody is positive no matter what? Like a freight train of positivity. It's not toxic positivity. It's not toxic, but it's like relentless.
Yeah.
Unstoppable positivity is sometimes how those TV personas are. When I meet people like that in life, I'm just like, are you for real? So, you know, maybe that's
a detriment to a lot of those people. Cause like people like James Corden, like when he's on TV, like super bubbly, like happy British guy. And all the stories you hear of him outside of that are like he's a piece of shit. because he's not that he's not the TV personality.
Well,
that's not who he is.
That's kind of. I always take those stories with a grain of salt because so many people out there cannot separate the persona from the person.
Yeah.
I saw Drew Carey do stand-up, and it blew my mind how dirty and raunchy it was because it was so far removed from his TV persona.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when, this was years ago, and I started realizing you only get just a small snippet of people, and that's not really like representative of every facet of them or even maybe who they are entirely. I feel like I've talked about this 100 times. So, I'm not saying I was trying to create art by being rude to you last week. I'm saying basically in this 10-minute conversation we've had, there were a lot of factors that made me not look really good. And, I'm sorry for all that. And I'm really, if anybody out there is super offended by me or thinks I'm a dick, I apologize to you too. I think that's enough said. I hope people out there will cut me some slack and we can move on.
I think they will. My favorite part was some people in the comments were analyzing the bit.
I know.
Like they were being like, okay, so this was the bit here, and this is where it ended. And Johnny they went so deep into the bit to try to decipher, and that was cracking me up.
And then people were like, your bit wasn't even fucking funny, Derek, you piece of shit. And I was like, I said it wasn't gonna be funny. The whole bit hinges on just the surprise of it. When you go in after all that and you finally get the bit, how could it ever be? You expected that bit was gonna. What could I do that would save that? That people would be roll over laughing and be like, it was worth all the awkwardness because that shit was fucking funny.
Maybe if you lit the thing on fire or something.
Maybe. Sometimes you just have to eat shit. I realized sometimes life sucks. It all seemed like a big misunderstanding to me.
Oh, yeah.
And, so much negativity over something that was really inconsequential to you and me.
But people did love my gun kata bit, so shouts out.
Yeah, and I guess I learned a lesson about myself and you.
Yep.
And that's why I started this episode being so supportive of your comedy bits, Johnny.
Yeah, you let me tank 3 times.
Because I believe
you never do that.
Because that's what the people want.
Yeah.
They don't want me to cut you off. They want to see how far you'll go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, enough of me, enough of the pity party. I don't care. Say whatever you want. Tell me I'm a piece of shit. I'll still be here week after week doing my best to entertain you guys, whether you like it or not. You're stuck with me.
I have a bunch of stuff here if you want to start going through the rounds.
Sure.
Well, you know me, and I can't let the bit die. But I've been searching high and low. I'm still out here. I'm digging out sand to try to find the theme song for the show. And I think I found it. So
this is the famous theme song bit.
So someone sent this to me and I had to share it.
Google's got you. Google's got you. Google's got you.
Sounds familiar.
Google's got you. Google's got you.
Oh, wait, this is the dancing baby song.
Yeah.
Google's got you.
He's changing the words, though.
Instagram and
Is this guy a social media manager?
I think you might be.
Why did you censor me?
Why'd you censor me?
Google's gotcha. When I speak out and you disagree, you deplatform and fact check me.
hooked on my freedom.
Hold on. Pause it. Pause the fucking video.
I can't pause it, but
this guy,
that was the gist of it, by the way. Let me cut to the main cam real quick. Sorry. It's hard to do this with the mouse.
It's okay, but these videos are always fun and funny.
Yeah.
And then just one sentiment
It always gets you.
sets me off. This guy is singing about his freedom, and it specifically is the freedom to say things without being fact checked.
Yeah.
Is that a freedom? Is that a freedom? The freedom to say things and don't compare it with cross references or don't fact check me.
What's that site that the alt-right was using instead of Twitter?
I don't know. What? Oh, Parler?
Parler. He was on this site called Clapper, which I think is that version, but for TikTok.
Clapper sounds like...
Sounds weird.
Well, I mean, it's the thing you use to turn your lights on.
Yeah.
So. But also thunderclap, which is when you're...
That guy was clapping.
I think... now, I'm not quite sure, but I believe a thunderclap is when your butt is so big that the butt cheeks clap together. I believe that's what I don't have Urban Dictionary on me, so I'm gonna go with that definition. If that's a standard deviation away from what the standard thunderclap is. Point is, it's a roundabout way of saying this app sounds like it's something to do with your ass.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my train of thought.
Hooked on his freedoms, dude.
That song was actually awesome.
Right? Should I play it again?
No,
Okay.
I really appreciate the creativity. He's like a
Me
Weird
too.
Al, honestly, and Weird Al's not making music, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that dude definitely spent like hours on that.
But I feel like he's bringing an argument forth in the form of like entertaining comedy music, and I just want to meet his argument with my argument.
Yeah.
Just hooked on the freedom. Actually, is it possible to skip ahead in that, or we have to start it?
I think we have
All
to
right,
start
we're
it
not
again.
playing it from the beginning.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, everybody. I'll try to let them play longer. I don't even know what the legality is of a.
I mean, that was all his voice, so I think we're good.
Yeah, but I don't even think you can change the words to music without getting like dinged on certain platforms. I really don't know.
I think it'll be fine.
All right. Well, if you believe in it, I'll allow it because I believe in Johnny. Let it be known.
Because it was him going, Google's gotcha. Google's gotcha.
I know. All right, I'll let them play from now on.
Okay.
I'll hold my tongue.
It
I told Johnny I was going to be nice to him on this stream, and he like practically started dancing.
was fucked up. I grabbed my hands together like this. I did that when I get excited.
You just revealed a lot about yourself.
Yep.
All right, what else do you have here?
Okay, so last week we were talking about this for a second, but in China, they started doing the anal swabs.
Oh, yeah. So China introduced a more effective way of testing for COVID.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's more effective. Anal swabs.
So someone sent this to me, but there is like a training video out there. I might have to censor this.
Oh, you don't say. It looks like it's censored. Okay, so I don't speak Chinese, but I'm pretty sure I know what he's saying. We're going to show you how to detect COVID in a really fun and energetic way.
He gets up in there. I'm gonna have to censor the balls.
I mean, they're not real. Honestly, well, let's see how this ends. I said I let them play out. Okay, and then
he pops it in.
You pop it in there. Got the poo-poo
There,
on
that was it.
That looked like it went less far than the COVID test I took.
Yeah.
Went up the nose.
Just an added bonus here. This is from an anti-vaxxer protest.
Swab my butthole. I dare you.
So I just thought those were like a nice like 1-2 kind of
I don't.
punch there.
That's anti-vaxxer.
I don't know. That someone said that to me as well. That was a sign from an anti-vaxxer protester.
I don't. How did the two connect?
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know.
What is swabbing the butthole?
I think that guy was just trying to be funny.
Vaccine.
But I just thought that was really. I love how those
gosh.
connected. That I had to show them both one after another. Swab my butthole. I dare you. That should be. We should make merch of that. Just like a white shirt.
I'm trying to think. Like, what's your take on that?
On the swab?
What swab hurts more, the nose or the butt? You going in from the front or the back?
I feel like they're both probably equally annoying.
That butt one didn't look like it was as deep as the nose one.
Yeah, but like, imagine dropping your pants. Like, remember when we got tested? Like, imagine having to like go in a room and fucking bend over.
At least you can keep your mask on.
That's true.
Didn't want to take the mask off in that room. I could have full PPE and get a test that's less invasive.
I think,
I mean, the more I talk about it, I'm kind of talking myself into it.
I think China, I feel like they have enough people to, make sure it's like done properly. I feel like in America, we'd have like 3 or 4 fucking volunteers that are doing it all day. Like, ugh, all right. And they're just jabbing it in your beehole. I feel like it would be bad here. I can't see a good.
See, guys, I'm the positive one. He's the negative one. It's
yeah.
Two takes on it.
I'm negative about the anal swab. I just don't think we could do it in America. I think in China, like, I'm all for it. Like, I think it's
good old American ingenuity. I think we can do anything better than anybody in the world.
Yeah.
I think we could do anal swabs twice as fast and half as deep. and
we could do drive-up anal swabs.
Joe Biden says 100 million vaccines in the first 100 days. I say 100 million anal swabs to go along with it.
Dude.
So What else you got?
Speaking of vaccines,
Uh-huh.
oh fuck, hold on.
Yeah, we already saw that one.
Hold up.
Johnny.
I'm gonna cut this out.
Johnny. Okay.
Speaking of vaccines, the man got the vaccine. OJ Simpson. He got
Who's
it.
that?
That's OJ Simpson?
That's not OJ Simpson.
It is. I got it from his Twitter.
That's not OJ
It's,
Simpson.
that's him, dude.
I've seen OJ Simpson. That's not OJ. I've seen
That's
OJ
him,
Simpson's
dude.
eyes. That's not OJ Simpson.
I'll pull up his Twitter.
No,
That's
no.
fucking him.
OJ paid a guy off. That's
That would be
not
hilarious.
Dude, OJ is an anti-vaxxer.
You think so?
Yes. And OJ...
He made this guy put a
Yeah,
the juice-
OJ wanted to get his fucking paperwork that said he could fucking fly and
Yeah.
all that shit, get out of jail free card or whatever. I don't know if OJ's free or not. So he paid this stool pigeon, this
Yeah.
fucking patsy to because look, that ain't OJ.
That's no J.
That is not. And I mean, OJ Simpson has a really famous face. He's in Naked Gun 3.
I mean, have you seen him recently? Like, he looks kind of fucked up.
Uh-huh. I haven't seen him recently. So maybe that is OJ, but I don't believe it. I want to see it with the mask off. Just like if that was OJ Simpson, he wouldn't need to wear a mask that said the juice.
Yeah.
You know, it's too on the nose. Dude, you're showing me other pictures on his Twitter?
Yeah.
Not even the same person, bro.
You think
Not
so?
even the
You
same.
think it's like-
Holy shit.
You fucking-
Dude, that ain't
it
OJ.
doesn't look like him. Derek might be onto something.
That ain't OJ. That's a stand-in.
Dude. He wrote, get your shot, I got mine.
I doubt it. Not the real OJ.
All right. I think we just cracked the case here. Well, that's all I
I'm
have.
joking, everybody. It could be OJ Simpson. I
Could
don't
be.
know. I have to specify because, like I said, it's been a rough week. People might
Been a
take
rough
it.
week.
I don't want people to be like, Derek, it was OJ, you fool. All right, we've got some headlines here.
Oh, yeah.
Top story has nothing to do with COVID.
Nope.
10-year-old boy from San Antonio, Texas, cashed in GameStop stock that his mom had bought him for his birthday. $60 worth of stock.
This year or like years ago?
She bought him the stock last year
Holy shit.
for $6 a share.
Holy shit.
60. He got like 10 shares. He cashed it in.
Dude.
10-year-old boy, $3,200.
Hell yeah, dude.
What would you do if you were 10 years old and you just cashed in $3,000 worth of stock?
I mean, me personally, I would probably buy like all the new consoles. Like I would like,
Okay.
I would give that shit right back to GameStop.
You get the PlayStation, you get the Xbox, you get the Switch, and you get a brand new computer.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got another $1,200.
I put that in the bank, but that's adult brain.
Yeah, 10-year-old.
10-year-old brain, I don't know. I'm sure his parents are not letting him have that money. I'm sure that the parents are like, okay,
Yeah,
you could have like
I know.
$100. And he's
Exactly.
Like,
Parents, they're always like, it's going in the bank for savings.
yeah, that's your college fund.
It's your college fund.
I'm sure he like probably reinvested some of it if he saw how the stock market.
That kid bought AMC.
Yeah.
Turned that 3,200 into
Fuck
33,000. That's a good story. That's just, warms your heart.
Do you want me to do one?
Cool kid. Yeah, go for it.
All right, this was freaking me out, and it's funny that I have a giant photo of him right here. But Tool frontman Maynard James Keenan was recently hospitalized after contracting COVID-19 for a second time.
Oh, no. The
There's the
bummer
man.
here is that confirmation that you can get COVID twice
Yeah,
in 1 year. I mean, it hasn't even been a full year since he got it the first time.
yeah.
You don't know when he got it, but
I don't know.
I doubt he was one of the first people to get it because
It's I just like I printed this out because
what's he
what the fuck?
doing?
That's what I was thinking too. What the fuck is Maynard doing?
Stay in the house, Maynard.
Yeah,
Stay put. Maynard.
do a puzzle. You know the pieces fit.
Pharmacist to plead guilty. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah,
Because that was so good.
Yeah, dude.
You end on the high note.
yeah.
Pharmacist to plead guilty to ruining hundreds of doses of COVID-19. Department of Justice says.
I almost grabbed that one too. Yeah.
This was the dude from Wisconsin that everybody heard about. Turns out he ruined these doses on December 24th and 25th. That's Christmas. This
Oh,
guy was
shit.
doing this on Christmas Eve and Christmas
He's like a vaccine
Day.
Grinch.
How big of a loser
Yeah.
do you have to be? You literally have nothing better to do on Christmas than destroy coronavirus vaccines. Yeah, I agree with you. This is officially the new
Grinch.
The new Grinch. I think when they remake the Grinch, it should just be this guy in Wisconsin destroying vaccines for everybody in Whoville, and then they arrest him and put him on trial and send him to jail, and then all get vaccines. That's the new Grinch.
Yeah. Show the photo of him. There he is.
Yeah. I mean, you
Grinch.
can't really see it.
Yeah, I can pull the photo later.
but he pretty much looks like what you'd expect.
Yeah.
A bald pharmacist. He looks like not sad, right? But regretful he got caught. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
When you said the bald pharmacist, that made me like, I assume that's his Twitter handle.
The bald pharmacist. He looks
Yeah.
like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Heisenberg.
Walter White. Okay. I have some good news.
Okay,
Want to
yeah.
hear some good news?
Please.
More people are being vaccinated against the COVID-19 than they are catching it. So more people are getting vaccinated than catching the virus.
That's great. That's if you're looking at infection rate charts, they are plummeting.
They are going down, which is awesome.
In fact, we've even stopped talking about infection rates because it's boring at this point.
It's all vaccine.
things are going good.
This isn't on here, but I was reading about India.
Yeah.
They have like no cases. It just like disappeared. And scientists are like freaking out. They're like, we need to like study this. And a lot of scientists are like coming to the conclusion.
Herd immunity.
No, they're coming to the conclusion that like they have such bad like malaria outbreaks and all that shit that their immunity in India is just so high. And also the warm climate that they're kind of like, they had a huge spike and it's just like, they like, I think they started vaccinating. I don't know, but it just dropped like so hard. And that's good news. So
Nice. That's good news. I'm going to counteract that with some bad news.
Oh, shit.
The variant of COVID is deadlier than the original.
I heard that. I heard
Scientists
about
don't know why. They speculate that it could possibly be because it is more infectious,
that. Yes.
but they don't know. And double whammy of bad news. There is a third COVID-19 vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Yeah,
but
which is one
most
shot.
people don't want it
Oh yeah, because like
because
60.
it's less effective.
Yeah.
And then it just led me to a whole article that was very broad and just discussing how the different vaccines have varying effective rates against the variations of COVID.
Yeah.
Basically, what the article was saying was all of the vaccines were created to fight the original strain of COVID,
Yeah.
in that the variants, they drop to like a 50 or 40% effective rate against them. And Fauci was even saying, that Johnson & Johnson vaccine that people don't want to get might be more effective against the other strains.
Okay.
We don't know. Like, nobody knows.
I was reading how they were kind of combined some of them, but I know it might be Moderna. One of them is trying to develop a booster for the variants. But
All of this is to say this shit's really scary because numbers are plummeting right now, but I hope
they don't shoot back up.
we beat this thing. I
too.
don't want fucking variants to come out. Then we got to do this shit all over again. That would just be
Yeah.
too much.
There were two things I kind of read recently that really scared me the most. And one was like a lot, like people are really afraid that how nationalistic we're getting with the vaccines. Like all these rich companies or countries are getting vaccinated very quickly. And all the poorer countries cannot get on that level. And they were kind of saying like internally, like the way we are, like we're like, oh, if America's fine, we're fine. That's not the case. The world needs to be vaccinated before we can fully beat COVID-19. And I'm hoping, after like America's good, we can like start shipping shit out to other people who aren't as fortunate.
Well, it's extremely expensive to refrigerate a vaccine while you ship it in a truck. You need a refrigerated truck.
Yeah.
Then you need to transfer it to a ship that can maintain the temperature while they ship it across the ocean to a place like Africa or wherever the fuck. And then you need to keep it refrigerated there. And you might be driving it to the middle of the desert. You might be vaccinating people in villages that don't have electricity.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that the rich companies or countries are getting vaccinated first, because there's a lot of infrastructure that you don't need when the vaccine is developed in the country that it's being deployed in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you do raise a good point. It's going to cost a lot of money, which means it's probably not going to happen because
Yep. That's why
humanity sucks.
That's why I was really scared. That and the other thing I read was it was kind of like trying to show how the different variants work.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, you could probably Google it, like COVID-19 variants Lego pieces. And it showed how it works with like Lego pieces.
Oh, God.
And it was saying like, okay, this is COVID-19, the normal version. It had like those like single kind of Lego pegs around it. And it's like, here's how it fits into like a human cell. And like, it was showing like there's more space than normal. And then it was like, this is how the vaccine works. And it like capped all the, the spike proteins.
Yeah.
And then it was like, this is the variant. The variant had 2 spike proteins that fits into our cells like optimally. Like it mutated in a way where it like can infect us like the best possible way. And so the vaccines can hit the spike proteins, but there's more spike
Good
proteins.
For COVID. Good
so
for COVID. Hey,
that freaked
all right.
me the fuck out.
All right, that's a point for COVID.
Yeah.
We see you out there, motherfucker, you little bitch.
So
hold on, I'm not done. I'm gonna. There's a new segment where I talk shit directly to COVID.
Yeah.
Fuck you, little bitch ass COVID. You little fucking more genetically fucking compatible with our DNA. I ain't fucking scared. Fuck you. You can get all up in my ass. You'd probably like that shit. Stinky ass fucking disease. Fucking enjoy eating my shit, you little bitch. Because eventually, I'm going to give you more than you can fucking handle. Yeah. I'm going to get a vaccine up in my ass. A good one. Maybe I'll get 2 or 3. However many it takes. So you do your little thing, do your little dance, get a little stronger, more effective, whatever you want to do. I don't fucking care. I'm going to whoop your ass. Me and all my friends, we're ready for you. Fucking COVID. That's all I had to say.
I like that.
Speaking of rants.
Oh, wait, real quick. I just want to say.
Well, okay. We have a rant from Shawn. Just let everybody know. And it's a special one because Shawn had surgery today.
Oh, yeah.
And still sent us a rant.
He just texted me. He didn't like the one he sent us. And he's like, here, I redid it and made it better. We're not showing that one. We're showing the first one, baby. We're getting it raw. But I just want to say real quick that my final headline here, people are saying double masking is really helping prevent COVID. So I just want to say, like, everyone, if you have the means, double mask. I think we just put out a new mask that could help out for double masking.
I believe with the Mega64 mask, you don't need a double mask.
Oh yeah, you can
because
do
it has 2 layers and a pocket for a filter.
Okay.
So when you put you can maximize your layers and have triple layer protection with the Mega64 mask. Because, we like to take care of our peeps. You can double that up and have 6-layer protection. What would that be? Heptuple layer?
Yeah.
Something crazy. I don't know. I don't speak Roman.
So yeah,
Greek.
When this goes up, those are alive. So make sure to grab a mask.
Those are alive.
Those are alive.
The masks, will talk to you. It's a symbiote being. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be Johnny. I'm not being mean.
No,
I'm just piggybacking on your joke.
No, that was funny.
It was so good.
Okay, we have the Shawn rant.
Hold on. Let's do a drum roll. Help me. Ladies and gentlemen, this man had a root canal today.
Yeah.
And was so high on drugs from the doctor, he didn't realize he was doing a rant. He sent us the video and later asked us not to show it.
Yeah.
But we're going to show it. I haven't even seen this.
Me either. I'm really excited. I
have no idea what this is.
Yeah, me too.
All I know is he just got out of the doctor. I have no idea.
And he sent it twice.
Oh my God.
I only put the first one on. Fuck it. Oh wait, we got OJ still up here.
All right, I'm driving home from the dentist right now. I just got 2 root canals, so I'm very numb in this area. But quickly, I just want to say, those people who tell other people that they don't need to wear a mask are fucking assholes. If you've ever told anyone, hey, you know what, you don't need to wear a mask, you're a fucking asshole. Let the person wear a mask if they want to wear a fucking mask. What's the problem to you? What is the problem? It's like if I'm wearing a jacket, you tell me, you don't wear a jacket, bro, it's hot. Leave me the fuck alone, I wear what the fuck I want to wear. Oh my God, people are such fucking assholes. If you've ever done that, realize you're being an asshole. And if someone ever tells you to not wear a mask or don't worry about you need to wear a mask, you know what? You tell them, sorry, I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want to wear, and you're an asshole.
I think Shawn like shaved to go
Yeah.
to the dentist because he looks very boyish and very handsome today.
I appreciate that he filmed in an angle where we could see his teeth. Like we could get up in there and see the surgery.
That
That was good. I agree
was
with
the
him.
Shawn rant.
Yeah.
You don't need to wear a mask. Yeah, I see people who make fun of people who like are driving with a mask on.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just forget that I'm wearing the mask. It's just not a big deal to me. I just forget that I have it on. But that really enrages people sometimes. They're like, these fucking idiots who drive with the mask on. Who are you trying to protect, moron? I'm like, nobody. It just wasn't a big deal.
I just realized I forgot to put a video in here, but
Really?
should I? We'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Unless you want me to try to pull it up right now.
Is it good? Is it worth it?
It made my fucking blood boil to like.
Well, when you
Steaming.
say that, clearly everybody's going to want to see it. All right, we'll pause and edit this in, and we'll get this video in here. Let's watch it. Okay, you're back. We have the video loaded. Hey, we got this. Before we load that video up, somebody sent us this in the Mega64 P.O. box. I don't know the address for the P.O. box, but you can look it up. There it is at the bottom of the screen if you want to send us something. This was inspired by our trip to the gun range. The shirt. Wow, there's a lot of text on that and like clip art.
Maybe I'll film on my phone to get a close up here.
Shoot, I don't have the name of the person who sent this. Do you remember?
No. Whatever.
We'll look it up. We'll put their name at the bottom of the screen here too, because we opened this up last week and thought it would be good to save it for this show. It says, "My name's Derek, and I'm a liberal gun owner who plays video games and walks around this city not giving a single frick what you think about me because I choose to defend my family with the full force allowed under the Second Amendment." There's a picture of the Constitution, a picture of looks like an M16.
Yeah,
Or
and
an
a family.
AK-47 maybe, and then like a clip art family that is very white.
Yeah,
A very
very white family.
white family. That's funny. Like I'm walking around with a picture of my white family on there. That's cool. Thank you for sending that. I will not be wearing this. Because the labels aren't 100% correct. So I don't know if I would defend my family to the full force allowed under the Second Amendment. I might take it right up to the edge, but not go 100%. Shoot you in the leg,
Yeah.
not the brain, which is legal. And, defend my family. That's not what it's about. It's about exercising the rights. But I appreciate it. I really do. I'm up here making jokes about it. But thank you so much for sending this in. And we'll find a good home for it. It won't go to waste. Definitely.
No, not at all.
We will definitely put this to good use. And we'll let you know what we end up doing with it. All right. Put that back there. And you had a video.
Yeah.
We're going to end the show on this video.
Yeah.
Because this is this week's Blood Boiler.
The blood boiler.
We should do a new,
Oh.
new segment with the most blood boiling inducing video of the week.
This one fucked me up.
Okay.
We're going to be arrested for blocking us.
You're open to public for the public.
Read it out. You cannot block us.
Open to the public?
Not private property.
We can offer all of you curbside.
No, we don't need curbside. Look at you got a mask.
You
It's only the binder.
You guys are violating Jennifer and Brandon. Okay. I got
These
it.
are anti-maskers trying to get into a craft store.
I can tell.
You are discriminating. You are
Discrimination.
Period.
You guys can get fined for that, for denying the service. You're going to get
She's
big fine.
blocking us. That's false imprisonment, ma'am. You are going to, you could. Yeah, here we go. Just go in. Blocking us is false imprisonment. Excuse me.
False imprisonment, baby.
Yes, that is false
Blocking us
imprisonment.
is false imprisonment.
All right, we got in.
Okay, we got it.
Gosh, unbelievable. That is so illegal.
Now what are you going to buy?
That is so illegal.
They're gonna get
What?
some
Not illegal.
fake plants.
No, no. Oh, I don't know. Look at that. You guys cannot touch her. We will call the police if you touch anyone. Yes, we will call the police.
Fuck these people.
Let's call the cops. There's the police. They're blocking them. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at these trespassers.
Look at that.
Look at these looters.
No, she hasn't done anything. She's touched her. The employee touched her.
There's a cop. Come on,
Wow.
dude. Save us.
Yeah.
That's where the video ends.
Dude, someone in the replies said like, "Wow, you ended the video when the cops showed up.
Come
Fuck you."
on.
But I did see a bunch of comments that said, "I hope the cops taught you that it's not illegal to use force when someone is illegally trying to enter your business." Or what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that video,
You know,
the binder where she's like trying to show her the binder. Ugh. I'm sure it's like some shitty doctor's note that says like,
I feel
"Hey, I'm breathing
so
problems."
sorry for retail people, just in general, because
Yeah.
even when coronavirus is over and all this is way behind us, this has just revealed that some people in America view retail workers like they're fucking slaves.
yeah.
Literally, like it's illegal for you to stop me from shopping at your store. What?
Not.
Stopping me from entering your store is, what'd she call it? False imprisonment?
Yes.
Like, man, how much is minimum wage? You don't get paid enough to deal with that shit, dude. That's just,
False imprisonment.
yeah, when all this mask shit is over, those people are going to just go back to being regular shitty to retail workers.
Yeah.
And, you know, that sucks. It's just, they just are revealing so much about themselves.
Yeah, the can I talk to your manager of 2021 this is false imprisonment.
False imprisonment. Keeping me out of your store is false imprisonment. I want to go into a piece, private property, and I don't know. You're making me a hostage by keeping me in the parking lot.
How bad do you want to fucking make some slime with your kids that you need to fucking stomp down the door of a craft store?
Just imagine if you were a person who worked from home.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like like you were a home brewer and you offered people like something you made, beer or something, or you made like statues from your home.
Yeah.
And it's your house, but it's also your business. And some fucking anti-maskers trying to force their way in your front door, being like, it's false imprisonment to keep me out of the premises here. I came to shop. You know, it was, man.
It was cracking me up. Like I had seen that video a couple days ago. You'd be like baffled by like multiple people have sent that to me. Like I got multiple emails from people being like, please, Johnny, show this. And I'm like, oh, no worries. I already have it saved.
They want to know our opinion. That's great. Cool. Well, I think that brings us to the end of this episode.
This is a good episode. I think this table brought some good energy. I think we need to keep this table.
If you tuned into this episode, then I must owe you a big thanks.
Yeah.
Because you actually stuck around after the debacle of last week.
Yeah.
Which means you're a true homie.
True homie.
You're down like a clown. And we do this show for you. I think we've kind of got rid of the riffraff. We've chased them away. They couldn't hang. They couldn't get the joke. What am I saying? I was being a dick. I'm sorry, Johnny, for being a dick. Sorry, everybody out there. But I hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
Yeah.
Next week, we are going to have an interview with somebody who rarely does interviews. Yeah. Maybe they're a bit reclusive, you could say. Johnny is very excited. He's been hunting this person down for months. Would you like to announce it?
I don't want to say. I'll just say they might, do a little funny scream or something. That was a hint that they'll get, but you won't get it.
I get it.
Oh.
If you get it, leave in the comments who it is. And we'll see you next week to see if you're right.
Yeah.
That's it for Mega64antine. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye.